Mind you, bitch, I'm sobering up quick. I'm like, whoo, I might have to fight my way out of here. What's up, everybody? It's me, Shawn, Deon, and for those who don't know, I done did a lot of shit, but baby, this right here is a judgment-free zone, so if you have anything negative to say, beat it. Today's story time is about the time, well, more so the reason why I stopped being a stripper. It is literally, this was my last day, literally like, I would refuse to go back. This is scary. Like, I could have died, like, to be honest. Like, shit is really crazy out here, and people do not, like, care for you. So anyway, let's get into that. But first, if this is your first time viewing my lovely face, please click that subscribe button down below to become part of my family and give this video a thumbs up. Like, I know y'all want to know what happened. Like, let's just get into it. I bet some of y'all ain't even know I was a stripper before, but you know, like, look at God. We gonna learn some new things today. I'm gonna throw it back to like getting it all started. Like, let me tell you, just going, you know what the interview was? It was you, I want to be a stripper, please. He said, let me look at you. Turn around. Lift your shirt. When can you start? I was like, cha-ching, finna get a baller. Like, I was that mentality at that young age. Lord, I don't even know how old I was. But anyway, that's how it all started. Boom, boom, just do a turn. And that was it. And at first I was like, you know, really nervous, especially like getting there. And I'm like, oh my God, like, what I'm supposed to wear, like, I mean, nothing, but like, I know I'm supposed to have some like cute underwear and stuff on underneath. I ain't had none of that, so I just wore some, you know, the tightest boxer briefs I had. Or did I wear a Speedo? Because I had some Speedos. I don't know what I wore. Anyway, so I'm there, I'm nervous as hell, and one of the guys comes up, like another stripper, he was like, you know, just relax, like, it's okay, this is your first time stripping, da-da-da-da-da. Yes! And I'm nervous. You can't tell? You, really? I'm a little nervous, chat. Whew. Okay. But he was like, okay, it's all good, all fun and games. Like, you just have to get up there and act like you in your room with the lights off and your eyes closed, whatever. You just, milkshake, bring other boys, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, vibe with it, have fun. And I'm like, it's easier said than done. Like, you get up there and it, like, well, I mean, you have been getting up there showing your goodies. And this place, you got naked. Like, there was no just underwear. Like, you was showing everything. It was no more surprises. Like, once you saw me up on that pole, you pretty much seen it all. Like, Jesus. But anyway, so he get up there, you know, he's like, just watch me the whole time. And you know, I was on the like that first group people. We didn't get the late night. I couldn't stay. Well, I could have stayed, but I'm saying I didn't get like that clientele yet. Like, the owner was like, you know, you're new, you gotta work in the beginning of the club hours. You gotta earn that late night good money. So anyway, dude got up there, he's just like, you know, just watch me how I have so much fun with it. And he got up there, wasn't trying to be sexy and nothing, he was just literally vibing. So I'm like, okay, cool, like this is fine. I get up there, I do my whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. He'd go up there with me, actually. It's funny. I was, well, not funny, but like, I was like, ooh, I was that nervous. And I was like, whew, whew. I was the only black man up in there. Like, dang. So, you know, first night success, you know, made some money, whatever. I was like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. So then, here we go. He was like, hey, you know, I noticed your underwear ain't up to par, like with the rest of ours. You supposed to be having some jock strapping, dick out thinking, you know, voilas, you know, going on. Like, you supposed to be wearing that. So he was like, you know, we get this discount at the store up the street. It's a little sex store. They got underwear, you know, we get a discount up there because we work it. Okay, so he goes, let's go. Like, I'll take you. We go, I'm at the sex store. I'm like, oh my God. Like, mind you, I ain't even go to sex stores at this point. So that was like one of my first times in the sex store too. And I was like, okay. And I was like, yeah, get these. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll get all this. It's how much? Damn, girl, they just gonna take my whole little money I just made right here. Damn. But it's fine, I'm gonna make it again. So anyway, that was day one. That's how I'm in there. I'm like, oh, I'm a professional now. I'm a stripper. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Don't tell my mama. So then I get, and I'm like, okay, so Wow. This video really coming out on my mama's birthday. I just thought of that. Maybe I shouldn't post this tomorrow. Anyway, Lord, don't send me to hell. So it's just like kind of the movies. Like, I'm going back, except like I didn't know they had to do all this. Cause like I said, I was at a strip club where you got all the way naked. So they were like, oh, you know, it's a cover charge. I didn't know that either. I didn't know you had to pay to strip. Like, dang, I'm already naked in front of all these people. So they was like, okay, cover charge, whatever, whatever, but you can get out of the cover charge. I was like, well, how you get out the cover charge? He was like, you just have to suck, you know, you got to do that glut glut 3000 on stage. Who doing the glut glut 3000 on what stage? In front of who? With who's in my mouth? I'll pay the charge. Don't worry about it. I'll pay. So that happened. And then I learned also that night, because I'm like, you know, vibing with the other girls. And by girls, I mean men's. But, you know, that are strippers. And they was like, yeah, we work in this party, etc., etc. Oh my God, like if you come work this, it was very much Players Club realness. Like I was like, oh my God, y'all, this really be happening. Like, yes, all the rich people gonna be there, etc., etc., etc. And I'm like, did I hear a baller? A motherfucking shot caller? Like, cool, I'm in there. You know, I'm like, hey, is there any way I can get in on this? You know, I'm new or whatever, I don't know. They was like, well, you know, this is more so like, we're glorified, like, waitresses or bottle girl, you know, type walking around the party in our little tight underwears and shit. Just, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, you want a shot? That kind of thing. Let a person take a body shot off your belly or something. I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm down for that. Making some more money. And it's literally after. So not after the club. Like, it was like literally like, well, I guess after. It was like 1 a.m. And I'm like, oh, y'all party all night type thing anyway. So cool. Refreshing up, you know, and then boom, 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 we out. We out. This is where I should have known it got freaking weird, because before we left, they was like taking shots, and they was like, yeah, you know, we gotta be fucked up to deal with these clowns some more. And I'm like, I ought to be fucked up to deal with them. Shouldn't I be like sober to deal with them? Anyway, I ain't asked too many questions. It just kind of thought popped in my head, and I was like, all right, cool. Take shots with everybody else. Before we leave, we like 4 shots in each. And I'm like, whoa, okay. So going, we get there, and I'm like, first of all, the gate to get in this place, the gate, baby, the gate. That already made me know. I said, I'm finna be a housewife. I'm finna get paid. Yes, God. Anyway. So we get there, and I'm like, oh God, like, I'm pretty much literally, like now, I got a t-shirt and some sweatpants on, but like, that's what I had when I was there. I was pulling up t-shirt, sweatpants, had my underwear on underneath, boom. Like, some sneakers, of course, because you ain't walking around barefoot, but boom. That's how it was given. I go in, we introduce, you know, not the way, well, the people introduce me to like, whoever's running it and everything like that, and it's legit like, just everywhere. It looked like half a sex party and half like a very important business meeting. Like, it was really weird vibe. So I'm going around. Of course, you know, you see the people doing all the and the I did not partake. Just letting y'all know. I was like, oh, y'all messy. But then I was confused, because I'm like, well, how do we get paid? Because another thing, like, we won't strip, and we were just kind of walking around looking cute. And I'm like, is this, like, am I supposed to find my man here? Like, how do you do this? So I'm kind of looking at everybody else. And so they're like just talking to people casual. I'm like, oh, I can do that. I can talk, baby, I can talk. So I'm talking to people, and dude buys me a drink. Like, well, not buys you a drink, he was an open bar. He asked the bartender to give me a drink, correction. We sitting there, I'm like, yes, a bar, you heard me. They had a bar. This house is huge. Like, it's like an outside area, like by the pool, but it's like inside, it's like screened in porch type thing. I don't know, it unimportant, that's where we at. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm already starting to fill them drinks, because I was like, okay, he bought me this when the 4 shots already started kicking in from before, and I was like, yo, okay. Don't want to fall and trip in this pool, even though people are swimming in it, but some people look like they was doing more than swimming, just if you know what I mean. Anyway, so I was like, okay, cool. Drinking, vibing, and I'm looking at everybody else. I'm like, okay, the people I came with, because it was more than just like one car. It's like literally like 10 of us, about 10 of us. And I'm like, they're starting to dwindle off. And so I seen the other guy who made me feel comfortable that first day, you know, grabbing some man's arm, going to the, like towards the rooms. And I was like, oh, I think I know what's going on now. They about to, for some money. Okay, I'm not doing that. Well, I mean, correction, because if they was cute, I would have did that. The guy I was talking to, though, was not cute. I was just like, you look like you had money. That's why I'm here. So I'm like, okay, whatever. They can do that. And then this mistake number, mistake number two. I got another drink, boom, boom, boom. That was on me. That was my own dumb fault. Here it is. I left the drink to find the bathroom. I went to pee, came back, and finished my drink. Somebody tell me where I went wrong in that, because I can tell you right now, 2 times. I left the drink, 1. I went to the bathroom, I can do that. But I came back and drank it, 2. What the fuck is wrong with me? Like, what in the world? Skip on past that. We get to the good stuff now. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm probably taking too long with this. But okay, so I'm kind of walking around. I'm literally like, I feel like I'm off my tail right now. Like, I'm like, whoa. And I'm talking to this man, and he is showing me to his other friend. That's why I told you I was like half sex house, half business meeting. He's introducing me to his other friends, but they have like suits on. So I'm like, okay. Trying to sit there, and anybody that know me, bitch, when I'm drunk, I'm just kind of like quiet. I'm real quiet. I'm just... So, boom, boom, I'm doing all that, and I promise you, I cannot keep my composure. So, this is where it goes really south, and I was just like, maybe this isn't for me. Because I'm like, okay, I gotta pee again. So, or, you know, pee, I had to scurry off a little bit. So apparently I don't find the right bathroom this time, or I was in a different part of the house anyway, but I'm trying. And just like, bro, this is a movie in my head. My life is a movie. Like, you know how in the movies, you kind of like go in the wrong room and like you go in and then people are like fucking, and then you be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. It was like, boom, I went in, but instead, well, yes, because they was like, someone pointed me in that room, mind you. Because to one bathroom and it was like the door was locked. And I'm like, oh my God, honestly, people just probably effing in there. And it was like, there's a master over there that has a bathroom in it. I went in there, boom. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to see that. Can I keep looking though? Because, woo. V-line, I don't know. I think it's V-line. I don't do sports. V-line to the bathroom. And I'm like, okay. Boom, real quick. I made sure like the water was running. I tried to do it all quiet and discreetly. So when I come out the bathroom, they done or whatever. And old dude, like the one that I actually know, is gone. And the other guy is still in there. And another guy came in. And I'm like, ooh, excuse me, they about to go down. I'm like, okay, he can do rounds. Like, that's good for him. So I'm trying to get out. And I'm like, excuse me. And he's like, nah, where you going? Just come over here with us. And when I tell you this little, like, well, he won't little. Like the way he grabbed my arm, moved me, I was like, ooh. Don't be touching me like that, fool. But like, I ain't say that. I was still in my money mood. I was like, somebody gotta pay me though eventually this night. So then, you know, he's like, oh, just come chill with us. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm already in my underwear. You know, they think I'm nothing but a thot, so I might as well. Oh yeah, what's up? Yeah. Oh yeah. The music, like you can hear the music in the room still. You know, dance to me. I'm like, okay, we can dance to the music, whatever. When I tell you, I was like, thinking like, how do I get out of this room? He goes, lay down with us. With who? With you? Me? Lay down? Can I take a rain check? No, lay down. He pulled me. I'm down. He kind of like got it. He's like, you know, I just been looking at you the whole, like this is how he was rubbing my head. Like, I think I was looking at you the whole night and I was like, oh, okay. Mind you, bitch, I'm sobering up quick. I'm like, whoo, I might have to fight my way out of here. I've been looking at you the whole night, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm just like, okay. And like, how do I get paid from all of this at the end of the day? Just how do I get paid? So yeah, at the end of this, I ended up going home. I'm gonna skip over what happened in the middle because y'all know what was happening in the middle of it. Y'all know what I had to do. Y'all know what I had to do. And for those who don't know, or for those who be like, no, Shawn, not you, you really did that? No, I didn't do that. This whole story is fake. I made this whole shit up. Y'all really think I did? Me did all that? Child, please. Money ain't that important. Now, I will tell you, if they was really rich and cute. Hello? But nah, this story is, I made this whole thing up, y'all, but I bet I had y'all at the edge of y'all seats like, Shawn, you slut! You whore! Nah, yeah, whole made up story. But anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe, because it helps me out a lot. And stay tuned for all of my story times, because some be real. This was my first ever fake one, so I hope y'all really liked it. But yeah, I'm gonna let you know if they're fake though. I'm gonna always tell you at the end, but you gotta sit there through it all. I really believe, like, what did y'all think? Like, while y'all was listening, was y'all really like, oh my God, I really hope ain't nothing happened to him? And for those, I'm not trying to make light of this, because what I was saying, the story of could have happened to somebody, and you know, that did go that way for you, or you got taken advantage of. I'm so sorry. I really pray that's, you know, this was just light humor. Well, my version of light humor, so no one take that too serious. But yeah, if no one told you today, you're beautiful, I love you, and until next time, bye.